What is up, everybody? You know, it's crazy. I made a video last night. My ears are ringing like a motherfucker, dude. Like, me and Desiree have a very powerful connection at 11:11, dude. What the? Dude, my ears just started ringing. It's like, ding! And it's like, I was about to do something else, and I was like, what the fuck you want me to do? And I went to get on live because it was like, it's like, I feel spirits wants me to talk to y'all. So that's what I just feel. And it's 11:11, so it's what it is. What do you want to talk about? The truth. All right, let's start there. Desiree is alive as fuck. I knew it a lot, but that's why they were working so hard, okay? I felt her. I thought I was feeling her on the other side. We have a very special connection. I'd be willing to say twin flame. And I'd also be willing to say that it is way more rare. I'm sure there's others, I would think, but there are not many. People that are running around with books to teach it, no. It's not them. I wouldn't think. No. It teaches you. You don't teach it. Okay. It's too powerful of a connection. It is everything. It's a spiritual connection that is physical and emotional, and it is meant to do what it did to us. That's, you know, for growth and for learning. This whole thing was fated, dude. Like to a certain extent. I do this all the time. It's like, dude, do we have free will? Like it says in the Torah now. It does say that. We get free will, but when does fate come in? Because this shit is fated. Like I know that for so many reasons. Now, it's somewhere in there. So I'm not gonna tell you what I don't know. I'll tell you what I do. All right. I get stuck on what I don't know because that's what I enjoy learning better than teaching most of the time. It depends, you know. But right now it's just like it's what it is, and my ears are ringing out. I'm supposed to talk to you. Because I'm in just such a rapid, like, you know, it takes, you gotta be real, dude, with yourself. And it's like, I am real, you know, so that everybody and their mother could tell me the sky is pink. And if it don't look pink to me, well, bitch, it ain't pink, you know, straight up. So maybe it's pink to you, but not to me, you know. And Desiree is alive and well for a fact, okay? I bet my kid's life's on it. I know, everything's popping off. I said it yesterday before I even knew today. It's like Spirit's been with me the whole damn time. Dude, the court on November 7th, like I was going to court, like still, whatever. I was like I wasn't trying. I didn't start trying until after December when I went there. And that dumbass state attorney was like, ordered the thing. The judge hadn't implicated herself yet. So I was like unsure, but she ordered it and I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Then Dr. Davis is like that man, okay? Truth, you want truth? Put some clean cop on Dr. Davis, somebody, so he doesn't molest any more kids, all right? All right? That is it. How do dirty people get a dirty doctor? Well, he probably puts his wiener in kids, and I met the man, all right? And if it's not that, it's something sinister as fuck, okay? The man is highly intelligent, emotionally disconnected as fuck. He's a psychopath. That man is a fucking psychopath with a doctor's license that people just don't see because they don't meet, you know what I'm saying? Apparently. Or they don't give a fuck, you know, obviously. I told the FBI, but the FBI really don't give a fuck, you know. Now, I'm gonna sell every one of those bitches out, too, because I told them all. I told them all the truth, and they just went laugh. They made their little face, and they come out in their uniform, and I pretend like they're so much, you know what I mean? I like to build people's ego. I've done that my whole life. And it was just saying for it. And that's part of the reason I was able to experience this much growth. You know, I can come and, like, not my physical size. I could actually fight better than I look, but I'm not a fighter. But my intellectual, like, dominance, like I could press that on somebody and I can intimidate them. I've done it before. I do the opposite. I'll tell people how good they are at shit, and then they think I'm less than, and then, you know what I'm saying? But now that's not what I was doing here. Here I was just doing what I always did and just trying to figure shit the fuck out, letting people think whatever they thought. I'm referencing that because I was like, oh, these guys are like Lethal Weapon. I was talking about the FBI guys, but they're just a bunch of bozos, all right? And now it's too late. Now I figured it all out myself, and now you're going to forever not be Lethal Weapon. You're a bunch of bozo FBI fuckboys. I mean, and you all are. From Washington to all of you, and you're all fucked. Now and somebody's going to bust a move, all right? Because I'll go dig the bitch up myself. Because the Desiree's not in that grave, okay? My ex-wife ain't it. Now it's a bit, now all the I got a good attorney now tomorrow because now the story fits the bill. Everything wasn't quite adding up. It's like potential. It's like, yeah, I know I see, like when... I've always had this confidence, all right? And it's my connection to, I'm an old soul. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to my placements. Why do I have those placements? I have those placements because I'm an old soul. So it's like, for me, I get more into the question than giving the answers. And my question is, do we have free will or is it an illusion? And it's a tough fucking question. And it can be, I mean, I've gone back and forth for the past 10 years. I've gone back and forth. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So I still ask myself that question. I come back to it every fucking time and I'm still fascinated with it. And I probably forever will be. Anyhow, I knew this was how it played out the whole time. And the perfect example is, and I'm bringing this up because fear is an illusion. We're all going to die. And we all have, I believe, maybe not one time picked out, but a couple. Mine, trust me, I was not allowed to die. I was prevented from dying, okay? So I could sit here and do this shit with you, you know, and show you how not to be afraid. And so we can come into Aquarius and the people in power could release it and the whole thing could shift. It's all, Pluto enters Aquarius next year. I mean, it's all happening astrologically for a reason. But you guys need to wake the fuck up. Like, wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how much anybody hates me, I love me. You know what I'm saying? I truly love me. So therefore, it's like, fuck you, really. If you can't see me for me, well, then that's your problem. But now, if you don't allow me to show you who you are, well, that's really your fucking problem. And that's on you. And now this is just facts now, okay? How should I put this? And I don't want to be a dick about it because it's hard. Not for me. Because I made a habit my entire life of looking dumb. Like going into something with blind faith. You know, and sometimes I didn't put any work into it. I love Desiree, I'm with Desiree. I love this, I'm with that. I'm whatever, just follow my heart. And knowing if I fall flat on my face like I did now, that I will come out the wiser. You know, that's just how it is. And I've always had that knowing, and that only comes with being an extremely old soul. You know, like you guys will have your turn. We'll all have our turn. I truly believe that. And with that comes the understanding that that it's all an illusion. You know, like the people that play Desiree, right? They know that they're an illusion to a certain level. But their fear, we all have fear. It's in our ego. You know, the older the soul, the more awake that we'll become, and the more we understand what the fuck time it is. And when you really get it, you know that God, He makes a way. You know what I'm saying? That he tests you, and like I had a chance to make like a lot of money in my 30s, and I already had like my little anti-bullying thing going up. Me and Desiree were together, and I was good, and I was like, and it was a test. I know, and it was like that's that's different level money. I was making maybe $500,000 a year at the time, and I was going to go from there to making like over 10 million a year. I mean, and if I wanted to push it up to 100 million, it's just, it was like, that was up to me. But I already had that experience in my 20s, and I said no. And now I'm down to probably about less than 20 grand. All right, let this be a lesson to you all right? I'm down to less than $20,000. And my credit sucks, okay? Thanks to these people. And don't even include the case. Fuck that case. Don't leave out what I do with my creative abilities, which comes through God, okay? And also, notice like Eminem, he's like, I think he's better than ever. It's not only because he's great. It's because it's astrologically where we are in the precession of the equinox. It's like, there's going to be more great people. You know what I mean? So, and all of you, I'm telling you this because you all have that ability. Now, you might not be a rapper or you might not be a poet, but you have something, whatever it is that you love. And if you don't know what it is, you have to figure it out. You know, for me, what I love more than anything, I'm addicted to it, is finding the truth. I just want the truth. Mother, tell me the truth. Just tell me the truth. Desiree would tell you. Diana would tell. They all will tell you. Bitch, just give me the truth, motherfucker. That's all I want. I can deal anything else I can deal with. But if you don't give me the truth, I can't fucking tolerate it. I can't. Because I know that only through truth is the growth. And that's really what I'm after. Of course, when you're in like a very deep connection, which I've been in many of them now, it's like, yeah, there's so much other shit. But beyond all that shit, there's the truth. And that's ultimately, for me, that's what makes me like, when I was younger, it was more like adrenaline, until I didn't bounce off the ground as good anymore. So it was like, I think we also get high on adrenaline to a certain extent. But I really seek the truth within myself, You know, like I was explaining, Ali Tarot, she's phenomenal at what she does. But I think there's a certain level of who you connect with too, you know, depending. I would almost guarantee, just intuitively, I just feel, if we ran our charts, we're deeply connected with Ali Tarot. I firmly believe that. There's just, she went so deep in my psyche and showed me things that I would not have seen otherwise, it was just so deep, like it was truly like incredible. And there's so many talented readers out there. So, and I can't speak, that's my personal experience. So, and it helped me through a very difficult time, you know, with all these people attacking me everywhere. And it's like, Sergeant fucking Dickface. What a bozo that dude is. He needs to be in prison, dude, for all this shit he did. And all you guys just sat there and watched it, huh? Judge Nichols, you're fucked. You are going to prison, bitch. You're going to be in, Judge Nichols is going to prison. All right. I sat there quiet and I sat in their court and I said like this. Oh, I'm crazy. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, Judge Nichols. Okay, bye. I won't ever see that bitch again. Guarantee that. She's fucked. She's done. She will go to prison for what she did. They are not above this. God brought a hurricane to my courtroom when they were all fucking me, and I didn't really catch on the fact that in November. See, I went to court in December and I've said this many times. People that know me best know this. I cannot perform at all unless there's pressure. I just can't. That's why when I'm young, as a kid, it was adrenaline. And still, even at my 40s. But like, it wasn't until like, oh damn, that attorney failed me. Because for me, $100,000 is plenty of money. 20 grand is, and 20 grand. It's all you know what I'm saying? If you have it together here, and I could have $100,000 and like I didn't. After Desiree, I knew I wasn't worth a fuck. Like it was such a struggle to take a fucking shower. You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain times throughout our life, like depending on where you're at, the most incredibly difficult things are so simple. It's like easy. And other times, that for me, I'm speaking for me now, it's like the easiest things are so difficult. And that trauma and that pain and the way I introspect, you know what I mean? I didn't blame myself. Now, let me be real. Like people, I don't listen to people. People, for the most part, are just not on my level. You know what I mean? It's always been that way. And I let them think they're smarter than me. I don't give a fuck, really. So I just don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? I just let them do their thing. But so what other people said, really, it got to me a little bit with Jordy when she started to feel the effects. Because I feel for my kid, you know, at 16 now. I'm glad this is almost over for her. More so than me, even. I like almost... I don't know. I know this is like my last time through, dude. It's just been too much, and the ringing and the everything, and I feel like my gifts are just now. Like I've been blessed a lot throughout my life. You know, it takes a lot to get to that point to have enough confidence. You know, and at 37 to have $100,000 saved up and have 4 children and say no to $10 million. I don't believe many people would do that. I think that's why, if free will is real, and I go back and forth all the time, that's a hard. You know, like Desiree failed that test. Desiree sold out for money. You know, I wouldn't. Mine was cake. I was gonna make 10 million and just have to like legally rob people. You know what I mean? She had to fucking like put it to the person she loved the most. You know what I mean? That's tough. So, but whatever. That's her lesson, and it's my lesson too. You know, and I'm grateful for that lesson. You know, very grateful. Ultimately, I will experience major growth because of it. And I just know that from past experiences. But all that only comes through being real with yourself. And, you know, like I didn't have this out on purpose, but, you know, just the first 5 books, guys. That's what you focus on. The first 5, all right? You want to read the Bible, you read the first 5. Fuck the rest. The rest is, it's debatable, but it's mostly, it's a lot of, Jesus Christ was a man. Probably similar to me, honestly, in that, what I'll grow into, you know, like, not that I'll be told that, but he was a very powerful spiritual healer. What does that mean? That means that you fully recognize the energetic frequency of love and how powerful it is. You truly get it. And he got it at a level more than me. I'm speaking to my future self right now. Like what I understand intuitively, and all these dumb fucking rejects and their dumbass cult and judges and debozos selling me out and FBI agents watching it go down. And now it's like, they're going to jump now. Now, unless they're, I don't know, they're really fucking slow. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they listen, they're not that bright. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. It's like, you're in an illusion, motherfucker, and then you're just going for one more illusion after the next. It's like, eventually somebody's going to catch the fuck on, right? Or not? I mean, I believe they will soon now. But either way, they frustrate the fuck. People frustrate me. All right, that's my fear. I know better than to get angry. There's only one true emotion, love. Like I just said, it's all love. We are love. We came from love. We crave love while we're here, and we go back to love when we're done. Now that's a fact, for sure. You know, and I believe that's probably the only thing I fucking know for a fact. And other things, like, you know, shit that I've had in my experience, like Desiree's alive, like I know that for a fact. But there's not much that we know for a fact. Most of is the earth round or is it flat? I've actually debated this a lot, and I think I know what it is now. It's actually both. It actually is what we all collectively believe it to be. All right, that's how powerful belief is. So right now I would say that is round. You know, the universe is us. We are the universe. We have this illusion of separateness. So, you know what I'm saying? So what do you really know? And this is what I'll tell you. That love is the only thing that's real. You know, that's why Desiree's going to learn I forgive Desiree already. I forgive. She has her own pain. You know, Stickles. What a dipshit that dude is. He's the ultimate dipshit. All right? Like, really. And I don't have to get even with him. Not even one bit. I don't have to do nothing. He's going to get it all on his own. You know what I'm saying? Desiree, because of who she is, I think she probably trying to have me killed too. Whatever. Probably fucked up, getting doped up and trying to forget the pain. I wouldn't walk this far for Stiggles. Desiree, if she was going to go to jail or something, I would not let that happen to her. And then I just wouldn't. I might just got too much heart, and I would just, no. She has enough. She can live with her pain in a different way, not in jail. But everybody else is fucked. I won't stop till they're in jail. All right? So... yeah, and it's like the illusion of, I think, hello? Oh, paranoid and shit, trying to put hits out on a bitch and shit. Nah, it's kidding. Well, they did though in May. But I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, we're on the precession of the equinox. As the two stars get closer together, the consciousness raises. The people in the know this. The same people that teach Christianity, they know the truth. They know that it's based on, you know, look it up. There's many sun gods, you know, and it's designed that way for good reason. I mean, it is. Not only for a method of control, but also to truly forget who we are. If we came here and we just got the answers, you know, what makes me being in this position right now, speaking the truth to you, so rewarding, really potentially for both of us, is the fact that we had the ability to completely forget, you know, and we had to figure it out for ourselves. And those that listen to me, that you actually are awake enough to accept the fact that you believe the lie. And there's going to be a lot of you out there. There's going to be a lot of you that can't. That, you know, your pride and who you are as a person is based on those lies, and you will not be able to let go of those lies for that reason. And I can show you in black. I mean, I'm not going to do that now. I'm too emotional. But if y'all want, I will. I will type it up and print it out and show you Jesus' life with 50 other sun gods that before him, and paired up with the sun, with the movements of the sun through the 12 signs and the 12 disciples, and there's so many references in the Bible to the stars. That is the study. Okay, all these phenomenal tarot readers they're so gifted, you know, spirit. And when I say that, they have a connection to God through the energy of love, and they are blessed with gifts that we all have. We all can do it, but you have to let go of fear. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get your gifts being afraid. The people in power, they know this. I knew this. I've known this for a long time. You know, I just don't talk. People, I'm talking to you now because I've been traumatized as fuck, you know? And it's like, and people, it's hard to get through people's bullshit. Like, it's hard to, I would never be talking to you right now if I hadn't gone through all this, because I truly understand it's hard for people to accept the fact that they believe the lie. It simply is. But I think this will ultimately get through now, because it's meant to be this way. I've known this. I'm meant to like speak to you from this place that I've known forever, and with all this experience and yada, yada, yada. You know, I've known that. I didn't really know when it was going to happen or how it was going to happen or what the fuck, but I just know, like, the ears are ding, you know what I'm saying? Like, the spiritual, we all get it. Like, it's like when we're talking the truth, it's like, it's a ringing, you know, you can do it with it's intuition. And it's how the spirit talks to us. And it's like, okay, you want me to do this? All right, I'm going to do it. Okay, you know, and you follow, you listen, do what you're told, and, you know, things go easier for you, you know? And how do you do that? By recognizing fear, what is it? Fear is it's an abbreviation for an illusion. It's an illusion. It's the opposite of love. We are love, and then there's the opposite of love. Every human being is coming from one of those two places. One of the things that gives me extreme confidence is I've got good at this over the years, is being able to identify where a person is coming from. Fear or love. If you can make that identification, it doesn't matter what the fuck they say. Make that identification, and the rest is it's like, it just comes to you. You know what I mean? But you have to first make that identification. In order to do that, you have to be honest with yourself. And in order to do that, like for me, like I know I do have fear. I never get angry, rarely get angry. I will get angry, but it's like I got angry yesterday. It's so fucking rare because I know better. Because it's so, the brain produces oxytocin when you get angry. It produces a false sense of I've studied it because I've dealt with angry people. And it gives you a false sense of empowerment, and it's just very detrimental. It makes you think that you're making yourself feel better, but really it's very damaging. And frustration is too. Frustration is the opposite of love, and every gifted tarot reader, the really gifted ones, and there's a lot now, they truly get this, and that's why they can tap in and deliver messages to myself and so many other people, so and it's time for the collective to wake up. It's like they had to they helped wake me up. Now I'm gonna help wake you up, and you guys are gonna wake other people up, and that's just how it's gonna go. And we're gonna wake the fuck up. Now this whole shit they did it to keep us stupid. All right, to keep believing this book, because if you believe this book, you don't believe this. This is where God is, not in this. In this, I like this. This is good. It's a good book. It don't mean shit. This is what means shit, all right? Now, and that's just the truth. They try to, why didn't I die, dude? God kept me alive. He had my back the whole time, my spirit team, the whole nine, because of my heart, not because I have a Bible, all right? And I told Anna that before she died, But, so yeah, I'm processing a lot of pain. I kept pulling the Three of Swords. I pull cards for myself in private. I'm not confident. I know. I just go with my intuition my whole life. It's like hard for me actually to relate that to a tarot card. I just live my life that way. And now the ears are just buzzing like crazy. So it's like that extra note. It's like, all right. I kind of did. That's why I went to when I went to, I was told, dude, now they were doing magic, and did that have an influence on me going to West Virginia? I debate that, but no, God wanted me to go into West Virginia. I still don't fucking know why. Probably to figure out that Hailey was not who I thought she was, just to get the fuck out of bed, because I was like still in a depression and just not doing shit with myself. Because I think it's something with the Leo. Like I lay the fuck down. Like when it's time to lay down, I lay down. I know when it's time to lay down. All right. And when it's time to get, like right now, it's not time to lay down. It's time to get up and speak to y'all and do what the fuck I gotta do and bust every one of these bitches and show them that I am pretty fucking smart. All right. I'm a people genius. Like people that think they're slick, they're not around me. They're not. Now if they're sincere, that's great, and I can feel that too. But if they're full of shit, I can like Dr. Davis. Oh, sir, dude. I met that man for more than just to get fucked in the ass by him. And try to get thrown in a mental home. I'm delusional, right? Judge Dawn Nichols, I'm delusional. Judge Dawn Nichols said that. She said it over and over and over again. And then she turned to my attorney and she said, Mr. Pitts, are his delusions getting in the way of you doing your job? And that's because she knows about the whole fucking thing. All right? And she'll deny it, but those court records don't lie. All right? And I was surprised. Like, why implicate yourself like that? For what? She must be just a follower. Like I would, even if I was a follower, I would say, you know what, homeboy, you're on your own on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and step back. I would have seen that coming a mile away. But more credit to the leader. He fucking plays them all. It's like I understood that as a business. Like say the business was about to fail, right? My ears are buzzing, dog. More credit to take more credit. He's got them all played. He's missing some pieces to the puzzle, but he's got them thinking he's got it all figured out, and he doesn't. Trust me when I tell you he doesn't. Because I don't. And that's what makes me have the connection, is the admitting that I don't. And I'm so fucking real with it. I sit here ear ringing and still questioning myself. Because that's how you find truth, is by question after question. That's how I find it. I have to question. And you don't believe in me? Go, whatever. I need to believe in me. And that's just my process. I'm still doing it. And I could, and I'll get to a point to where I'm not, And I do. I've been there many times. But it's just a lot of, like, oh, dude, the ears, bro. The left ear especially. But his right ear, it goes both of them. But And also being alkaline, okay? That's the other thing that's very important. I've known this for a long time. I had Kundalini when I was 33. It's not so much drugs if you know yourself and you are awake. Spiritually, if you're awake and you understand love and you understand that frequency and you understand that every emotion is one of those two emotions. Once you truly get that, it don't matter what drugs you do. You be whatever you want to do. But you want to be alkaline, your foods are worse than the drugs. If you have that part down. It's just medicine. Like, and marijuana is like, when I smoke weed, it's like I connect straight up. It's like mild hallucinogens are good for connecting with spirit. But anyhow, but your body, you want your body. Right now I'm alkaline. That's why I'm tapped the fuck in. I know it. All right. And so that's what it is. And that's why my ear's going, and it's just important. And also my, everything. It's it's never any one thing, Desiree did not sell me the fuck out for one reason. Trust me, she was trying not to. When I look back at it, she was like, it was a weird situation. I have a fucking good, that's the other thing. You know how much drugs I've done in my life? A lot. And my memory is fucking sharp, dude. And it was also so traumatized. I do question that. Like, I wonder if it would be better if I didn't do the drugs, but I don't think so. I don't know. Whatever. But, because I question myself, I think that's one of the things that makes me as powerful as I am, that I don't even know that I am yet. But I do. It's kind of like one of them things. I know what my potential is, I guess. And it's the fact that it's not ego. There's no ego with me, all right? It's been checked. Like, whatever ego I had got checked. Trust me. With Desiree definitely, and it was checked before that. I've had my ego checked multiple times, enough to know. I went to fucking hell for 6 hours, all right? Trust me. Like, it was like, It's ego shit. That's it. I'm not really with it. So instead of convincing people that I know shit, I just work on myself. I put the work in, And that's what it is. And right now, I was basically told to get on here and talk to you. So I am. And I'm learning as I go. And that's what it is. So, what do I expect with Desiree? I'm going to make some calls. And I'm going to make them jump. Now, I didn't before, but now they're going to jump. And, yeah. And I'm happy about that. So I got to slow myself down, but because they're going to try to deny that there's a body there. There ain't no fucking body there, okay? I've been there. I felt nothing. I was like, damn. I only went there twice. All right, that's the first indicator. Me and Desiree were like this, maybe 3 times over the how many years? Maybe 4. Not a lot, dude. And I wasn't there for long. It was like I was feeling nothing. When I sit here, this me too with Neptune and Mercury retrograde. If I tell you something 4 years later, I fucking know it, you better bet your motherfucking ass I know it, all right? Straight up. I will sell my soul to the devil if there's a body in that grave, all right? How about that? Tell Volusia County Police that. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? Then again, shit's obvious to me, and it's like everybody else is like, you're crazy. And I'm like, really? You're retarded. So, we'll see who's crazy in the end, me or Judge Nichols, right? And it's so bad that she doesn't do it to just me. I watched that bitch now in court. I was scoping her shit the whole time. Like, when I first went to court the first time before I even had an attorney, I was watching her just act with zero empathy, totally disconnected. And that's where I could go next. That's what the English language is about. It's about the Hebrew language. And I learned this a while ago, and then I forgot about it. And then Dr. Leonard Horowitz, he talks about it, and it's so true. I forget what year it was, but back in the day, you have to understand, we live in the dark ages, like the past 1,000 years. These are the dark ages. It's a 26,000 year cycle. So this whole shit's been dark. They invented the English language to get us out of 528 hertz, which is the God frequency. I think it's 420. They got us in every music you listen to. All Eminem's greatest shit, your favorite artists, all of them, they're all produced in 420. And it's because the same people that gave us this, which there's a lot of great information in this. But I would stick to the first 5 books. All right? First 5 books, the Torah. Which Christianity and Judaism, they both agree that that's the fundamental teachings of it. So if you, instead of arguing about what's what, I have I told you what's what, but believe it if you want. But just focus on the first 5 books. I mean, do that. And follow your heart. Like, look, let me be a lesson. Here, look at me. I'm a little dude, size of a chick, and I stood up to all these people. Why? How? Because I'm so tough or so smart? I'm smarter than them, but that's not why. That's because my heart and my connection to the divine through fearlessness. You know what I mean? And we all have the ability to connect, and that's why this is fated. That's how I think I told Christina a while ago, and a sister, about that this was, stuff like this was going to happen. It was an intuitive knowing I had that I'm supposed to teach what I know, but I just wasn't ready. You know, I was trying to, and I'm still not ready. I'm just letting you have what I'm learning as I'm learning it, you know? So it's been, and I wouldn't have gotten here without the tarot readers, you know? And wherever else I go, they're just incredibly, even if there's no messages in there for you, just listening to them talk and the wisdom they possess, the same knowledge that I have, that I'll articulate in a certain way. They say the same shit in a different way. That's coming from their heart, from their experience, you know, and that's why they're tapped in, you know? And now, collectively, hopefully we can bring peace, world peace. It's possible. But Judge Nichols doesn't want that. You know, she doesn't even know what she wants. She's lost in the sauce. She ain't that powerful. It's whoever she answers to. I would be willing to bet if she was that powerful, she wouldn't made a fool of herself like that. You know what I'm saying? When people go back and see what I saw, they're gonna be like, whoa, what's his name? He says, lady. The tarot guy, ancient mystery dude. That dude is the man, dude. Like, he like help. Like when I'm in pain, like what the fuck is going on? And he's like reading my energy. I'm like just that alone, he did me a huge service. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that somebody could feel what I was feeling was enough. It's like, okay, I'm not crazy. I'll keep it pushing, because that's what they wanted me to believe. I'm fucking crazy. I'm out of my mind. They're doing magic spells, and it's when you got the internet bombarding you and weirdos hitting you up, and it's like, and then at least I could tap in with somebody like him, or I mentioned Ali, or Unique Tarot, or Goddess Energy, or Dream Clairvoyant, or there's so many of them, and they're beautiful people. I mean, they're not afraid, you know? Everybody has fear, but they're just not. They're living from a place of love, and they are sharing their love through tarot with you. You know, I'm doing it just without the tarot, because honestly, I can't do it as good as them, so I just talk to you like this, you know, and have whatever. So, but it's all coming from the same place, you know? So, that's what it is, and I guess that's my video for the day, right? My ears are, I got a headache now, dude, because my ears are, it's like, and that's not even why I know about Desiree, like, you know what I'm saying? I knew when I read the coroner's report. I read the coroner's report, and what was it? I got it around here somewhere. They're incompetent motherfuckers, dude. They really are. So, like, each step of the way, it's like, damn, son, there was something. I have to go back and read it. It was a while ago. But because of my connection through my heart, I read it, and intuitively, I got this flash of intuition, like, damn, Desiree's alive. And then my mind, I talk, like we all do a lot of times. You even see some of the best tarot readers. What's her name? I love her, dude. She's so beautiful, too. She does, like, the love one. What is her name? Pineapple Tarot. She would always doubt herself. And I get it. I do the same shit. But she even said at some point when I listened to her, because I had to try to stop watching it, because it became I was going through so much trauma. It was an easy addiction for me, you know, and somebody that's been addicted to everything, literally, I mean, everything at some point or the other, I had to break that addiction too. And I still listen to it, but I had to break it because it was just like too much. Because it was like, whatever, I'm not going to get into that now. But she would say, like, you know, like, I just have to trust my intuition more. And you guys will experience the same things, and I'm experiencing the same thing. But it's hard, because it's like, some other tarot reader said this, and she's 100% right. I think it was, who was it? It was, spiritually gifted, I think. She's awesome, dude. She does them a lot, too. She's super talented. But she's like, man, what'd she say? My ear, dude, it's like buzzing, so it's like too much. Why? Oh my God. Just give me a minute. I did forget what I was going to say, but that's not why I needed a minute. I just needed, like, woosah. Dude, my left ear is just buzzing. I mean, buzzing, like, bzzz. That's one indicator, you know, the time. I think it was this, it was this one. I look up, boom, 11:11 on the dot. That's how God or spirit, or that's how you communicate. Or if you're reading a holy book, you know, and you see it does come the way of a feeling, you know. When we talk to God, it comes by feeling, not by intellectual thought. Wisdom comes from out of the mind, not from within it. You know, you can collect all types of information in the mind, but to make all that information, like, for example, like, I know tarot's good or whatever. I mean, these tarot readers, they know all them cards, but it ain't till they start flipping them, and it's like that wisdom from the divine just comes out of their mouth. It's like, you know, and so it's not coming from their mind. So it's important to realize that. But the mind will quickly talk you back, you know, because that's what it was. That's what she said. There's basically a thin line from being a very spiritual person and being a crazy person. So that's why the mind, it's that ego mind that is creating this reality that we're experiencing this way. It has to keep you checked, and you want to keep a balance. You know what I mean? So at least we all try to, you know, but the people that I'm talking to are stuck in the mind, and you have to recognize that, you know, and get the fuck out of it so you can come over to the other side. And I was just thinking about that. Why the left ear? And I think it's you know, no, that's the logic right here, right? Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm just not even thinking about what I'm saying. I'm just saying it because the beer is going. I'll figure that out later, I guess. But yeah, it was like I kept pulling the Three of Swords. There were so many reasons that brought me to this moment, you know. And I'm glad I'm here. You know, it is what it is. It's like, it is very painful to know the person you love the most. And I believe, yeah, she's my twin. You know, both Pisces rising. Yeah, we're twins. And I got visions of her. Not all the time, but multiple times. Of when, well, she came into my dream with another dude. I have my 6 black spirit guides. I have 6 spirit guides. They're all black, a little bit overweight, beautiful women. And they're like, baby, it's okay, baby. And I'm like, I was playing it off. I was like, man, I'm good. And I just tried to play it off. But then I woke up real quick. And then it was shortly after that, she was with some dude. And I think had a baby. I think she got a baby now, I want to say. Or maybe he's got a kid. I don't think she can have kids. Something. They got a kid, I believe. And that was just a vision that I got on my own, you know, from God. And that was around the time Hailey showed up. I was connecting with her. And they quickly wanted to come shut me the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me talk about the case. How about that? Let's talk about fuck teaching. Let me talk about the case so we can make sure we bust that ass. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want no excuses. So, Desiree was raped on Thanksgiving 2017 by a guy and a girl. She was set up, and I told Desiree, I said, do not trust them. And Desiree knows. And she got raped. That was set up by the court. Yep, it was. Who the powerful person is, I don't know. I know it goes up the chain. I know Stickles is up there. You know, Stickles the man. He's going to be getting it in the ass by the man, too. So. What? Whoa, dude. Whoa, bro. I just heard like something else. My ear is buzzing, kid. Hello? Hearing voices and shit. Shit freak you out sometimes. I don't hear them ever much. I get that buzzing, though. So anyways. I'm a little paranoid too. The motherfuckers did try to have me killed now. In May 2022, they tried to have me killed. And they all know it. They're all so dirty. The local FBI agents, they all know what's up. You know, first of all, they have a big hustle. What they pay Desiree with? They paid her with the money that they rob everybody in Volusia County with. Because, there goes the ear, son. Fuck. Dude, my ear is ringing. I've experienced this throughout my life, but not like this. This is a new level. That's why I know. I was like, what? Because I was about to post some shit on my phone. And I was like talking to myself, and I talk to God all the time. He don't talk back as much as I would like. Anyways, I was like, what? You want me to do this? And bam! So I would just do what I feel like I'm told. What was I saying now? Oh, yeah. Brendan, Felder, Collins, and Mott. And intuitively, I know it's Mott, the public defender, and Mott, that is part of that office that they have paperwork saying that they are, this is what it is. They have paperwork saying that they're a collections agency. They're not. They're a bunch of scumbags that work at the courthouse, and they're incorporated out of Texas. It's not hard to get incorporated anywhere. So they have the corporation out of Texas. They work together at the courthouse, fucking people in the ass, and they do it by all right, it's an actual horn. That one's not in my head. They Why is there a horn, dude? Are cops here, bro? Oh, shit. I thought you were cops or something.